He was shy, gentle, and a little clumsy. His round glasses always slipped down his nose, and his backpack was far too big for his tiny body. Every morning, he walked quietly to class, hoping to get through the day without being noticed. But the other cats didn't make it easy for him. Claw, Sasha, and Pounce were the biggest cats in school. They loved teasing Whiskers. "Hey, look at tiny Whiskers." Claw would laugh. "That bag's bigger than he is." Sasha would snicker and say, "Maybe he keeps his litter box in there." The other cats laughed, and Whiskers just kept walking, ears down, pretending not to hear. In class, Whiskers sat in the back corner, quietly studying. He loved learning. Numbers, books, and science were his best friends. While the other cats whispered and played, Whiskers dreamed about inventing something amazing one day. But the bullies didn't like that either. They said smart cats were weird. After school, when everyone went home, Whiskers often stayed behind to study. One rainy afternoon, he sat alone in the classroom, reading a book called The Power of Cat Invention. Rain tapped softly on the window. Then, the door creaked open. The three bullies stepped inside. "Still studying, little nerd?" Pound said with a grin. "Maybe you think reading will make you tall." Claw knocked Whiskers' books off the desk. They scattered on the wet floor. Whiskers bent down to pick them up, his paws shaking. "Stop, please," he whispered. But they just laughed and walked away, leaving him sitting alone with wet notebooks and tears in his eyes. Just then, the door opened again. A tall orange tabby cat stood there. His name was Max. He was the best student in the whole school, strong, confident, and kind. He saw the mess and frowned. "Hey," he said firmly, "what's going on here?" The bullies froze. Everyone knew Max was not to be messed with. "Pick on someone your own size," he said. "Or better yet, don't pick on anyone at all." The bullies quickly left. Max walked over and helped Whiskers gather his books. "You okay, little buddy?" he asked gently. Whiskers sniffled and nodded. "They always do this," he said. "I just wanted to learn." Max smiled and said, "Good. Smart cats change the world. Want to study with me tomorrow?" Whiskers' eyes lit up. "Really?" he asked. "Of course," Max said. "Let's make something amazing together." From that day on, Max and Whiskers studied side by side. They spent hours in the library surrounded by books and papers. Max explained science problems, and Whiskers took notes eagerly. They laughed, learned, and became true friends. Weeks later came the big school science fair. The gym was full of colorful projects, but none caught the crowd's attention like theirs. Whiskers and Max stood proudly next to a shiny metal invention, the self-cleaning litter robot 3000. The teachers and students gathered around, amazed as it started cleaning automatically. "Incredible teamwork, boys," said the teacher. Even Claw and Sasha came forward, embarrassed but impressed. "Hey, Whiskers," Claw said quietly, "that's actually really cool." Whiskers smiled shyly, his whiskers twitching with pride. For the first time, he didn't feel small. He felt seen. That evening, as the sun set, Max and Whiskers walked home together. The sky was painted orange and gold, and their shadows stretched long behind them. "Thanks, Max," Whiskers said softly. "For everything." Max grinned. "You did it yourself, Whiskers. I just gave you a paw." They walked side by side down the quiet path, tails brushing, both smiling. The world felt warm and kind again. Be kind. Be brave. Be like Whiskers and Max.